Subscribe to this guy. He's fun.
What's up, everybody? So here, start off today's training with an alternating EMOM. I had done my typical yoga mobility warm-up, but I didn't do any handstand walking. And this was the first time I kicked up. So it was a little awkward at first, but by the last one of these, so that we do 15 total minutes, which ends up being 150 feet because I do 30 feet at a time, and then 15 GHDs. So that ends up being, 75 GHDs. So this was the skill portion of my 1 hour of training, and did this first, and then I'll get into the workout, show what that was. Alright, so this is the workout. I did this yesterday, and I am really sore. So this ended up being a great 1 hour of training for me. I hadn't done a whole lot of GHDs, so my core is sore, and ends up doing a whole bunch of sandbag to shoulder and sandbag bear hug carries. Also tired out my core more. Then there was a lot of shoulders. So prior to this in that skill, it was 150 feet of handstand walking. This has a buy-in and a cash out of 75 feet of handstand walking. So I did it in 25-foot increments. And so I did 300 feet of handstand walking. So my shoulders are a little sore, my core is very sore, and even my legs are a little bit sore. So it was a great day of training overall. And so after that, 75 feet of walking, this is where the actual workout, 5 rounds, 5 sandbag to shoulder. I'm going with the 150-pound sandbag. And then after 5 of these, it goes directly into a 100-foot sandbag bear hug style carry. So not allowed to be on the shoulder, that's too easy. This, you have to use your grip and you have to squeeze it into your stomach. As I state there, I was doing 4 and kind of taking a breath, trying to get 4 quick. And then on the 5th one, come up to the shoulder, show control, drop it down, grab it. And that's, I think that lean forward and grab it is where it really made me use more core than I expected, including my lower back. And all those cleans added up with all these carries made my lower back, which I consider core, it goes all the way around, quite sore as well. So 100 feet, cross the line, drop it, and then it's just 50 double unders. So while it is a triplet, because there's 3 things you're doing, it's kind of sandbag work and double unders. 5 rounds, as fast as you can, with the handstand walk at the beginning. What I'm saying there, if you don't like to read, is I basically haven't done double unders since April. I've done them a couple times between April and August, and when I injured my foot in August, partially tore 2 tendons in my foot, peroneus tendons. I basically just don't jump rope or clean or snatch heavy. Those are the main, and or run. I can box jump because for whatever reason I can jump kind of flat-footed and it doesn't bother my foot. So I had been doing those, but this is the first workout I did in quite a while with 5 sets of 50 double unders. I mean, I say quite a while. I haven't done it prior to or after August. I definitely did not do it, and before that I've maybe done 250 or more double unders once between then and April. So I was happy that I was able to get through it. My foot, for an update on that, it feels fine most of the time. I don't necessarily notice it day to day walking around. I do after I've done, like today, I notice it after doing 250 double unders. If I lift a significant amount of cleans or snatches where I'm coming up on my toes, I notice it after. I don't notice it during. So to me, it's good. In the middle of a workout, I typically have no idea. That said, I'm told what is potential bad that could happen would be I re-tear it. So if I push it far enough that it re-tears, that's a problem. Knock on wood, I have not done that, and I try to maintain that goal, obviously. So far so good. It's not 100%. It doesn't feel great. I can tell it's still there and it's still healing, but it's healed a lot, and I believe it's on the path to continue to heal. So anyway, that was what I did for my 1 hour training yesterday. I am preparing for a few things coming up here. Obviously, the CrossFit Games Open starts at the end of February, so that's only about 6 weeks away. I'm also, prior to that, going to do the Monster Games online qualifier. That's going to come up here, I think, in only about 2 weeks, maybe a little less. And then I'm also signed up for the Valentines Day Massacre, which is a national competition but done at local gyms. We are hosting it here at St. Peter's CrossFit, where this video is taken. And I partnered up with Baby E, my good friend from our gym, who's also a coach and is about half my age. So he and I are going to partner up together and see how we can do on Valentine's Day workouts. There's, I want to say 5 scores, but kind of 4 workouts, and they're all done in one day. They're all released already. You can go look at them, and maybe I'll be able to, he and I might try to play with them prior to the event, but life is busy, so maybe not. We'll see. If I do, definitely get it recorded and get it up here to share. So anyway, that's what's going on in the mustache life, which is currently sans mustache, if you didn't notice. As usual, I shaved it off after Legends, and I start growing it basically February when the Open starts. So it's only got a couple more weeks of no mustache, and then it will be back and do its thing again next year. For 2026, mustache is coming. Thanks for watching, y'all. I'll let this play out, and I think I do give an update after it on how it felt, which, spoiler alert, it was hard. I did not have a blast. while doing it. All right, thanks y'all. Peace.
Just under 14 total minutes. 13:57. Oh man. When I came off the last double under, going into the handstand walk cash out, I was at a 177 heart rate, which was really high for me. Like low 180s is all I hit anymore. Basically, I haven't seen above 185 for years. So to be at basically max heart rate and try to go, I definitely rested before the handstand walk, but it stayed in the high 170s for the whole walk. So, great little piece of training, getting some fitness in. We got the open coming up in like 6 weeks, maybe less, maybe more, right around 6 weeks. And we got Monster Games Online qualifier coming up in a couple weeks or less. And we got, here at St. Peter's CrossFit, we're doing Valentines Day Massacre competition. I'm partnering up with Baby E, old man Unk, and Baby E going together to compete instead of against each other, with each other. So that's coming up soon on Valentine's, well, the week before Valentine's Day, February 7th. So, trying to get fitter, be ready for all that stuff. Thanks for watching, y'all. Peace.